might see his twin Donal at some stage. Back to Diarmuid McMahon. Up towards Dara Conan, bounces off his hand. Missed there by the fullback Liam Lawler. In came Lynch immediately, the big number 13, looking to release it outside to Jonathan Clancy, and Clancy fires it over the bar. Great point, great response, great play, super match. Well, what a bumper weekend of GAA sport it's been on RTE. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, thrills aplenty, and Jonathan Clancy puts Clare back in front. Pressure once again now on the Clare goal. Pat Vaughan dealing with that. Out as far as Cormac O'Donovan. First touch. Slack ball in as far as Brick Welch. Out to Declan Prendergast. Well aware that he might be challenged and hooked by Sean Collins. Is he running after him, trying to get there? Prendergast has got 1 point already. He's got another. Well, he's played everywhere. He's a kind of a fireman in defence for Waterford. Played at full-back, never looked terribly happy there. But now, as an adventurous wing-back, he's got up and got 2 points in the second half in the space of 11 minutes.
Yeah, great substitution. He's playing really well. And Gerard Lucknow mentioned at half-time his performance against Galway last year when he went out wing-back. He had a brilliant last 20-25 minutes. And, you know, you'd wonder in that sort of form why he wasn't up from the start.
Well, those decisions work sometimes and sometimes they don't. Teams are level again. Tony Brown. Smart play by Tony Brown. Inside towards Dan Shanahan. It's running on. It's Milan coming towards it. Goalkeeper comes out. Brilliant play. And Donald Toohey does really, really smartly. Gets out there. Aware now that he might be blocked in. Oh, only as far as Dan Shanahan. The keeper's out. The fullback's gone into goal for a moment. Keeper's back. Bugler has it. Real excitement. Up towards John Conlon. Getting there first was Michael Brick Welch. Breaks out here towards Declan Prendergast. Inside into the centre. Doesn't reach Kevin Moran this time. It reaches Richie Foley, however. Terrific play. Up towards Malumphey. All alone. Unchallenged. Has a go. And he puts it over the bar. He's got 3. Another point for Waterford. And they're leading by 16 points to 1 goal and 12. That's 16-15. And it's another for the captain. This was the save earlier on by Donald Toohey. Came out, did really well, resourcefully got out there after it.
Yeah, it's a great contest, Jerry. There wasn't much talk about this match, you know, really overshadowed by the Cork Tip match last week, but fantastic match and everybody giving it everything.
It's a Munster semi-final. It's exactly what you expect. And you hear all those people who are saying it's time to get rid of the Munster semi-final and final and all the rest of it. Absolute rubbish. It's brilliant stuff. Kevin Moran, as I say it, misses an opportunity. But it's a genuine contest.
It is, and you know, when they have the 2 lads inside, Milan and Big Dan, they're looking dangerous there. They just need to play in a simple ball in front of them and stop running with the ball like that. Aimless running is not going to work.
So we are 13 minutes now into the second half. A lot of time to go. John Milan has got 3 points so far. That drops down and it's won back again here by Brian O'Connell. Little block on it there by Owen Kelly. Picked up by Noel Connors, one of the many stars in the game. Wouldn't like to be picking man of the match in this one, I can tell you. So many good performances. Maurice Shanahan in the thick of the action in the yellow helmet for Waterford. Bounces back once again towards Pat Donlan. In the end, it's Nicky O'Connell who takes over. Commandingly down as far as Maurice Shanahan. And Maurice Shanahan gets away. Sorry, it's John Conlon rather. Up as far as Cormac O'Donovan. Cormac O'Donovan from the pass puts it somehow between the posts. His first ever championship point. The pass by Conlon down as far as the substitute O'Donovan. What a score. And they're level again. 5th time they've been level in this match. It is some contest. Going down to take that one there was Conor Cooney. Tries to get it back a second time, loses a stick, and in the end is happy just to concede a 9-ball to Waterford. But it's up and down the field, and it's a ding-dong contest, exactly as we would have wished.
Yeah, and
very shortly we're going to see a song.
Sorry, Ger, but a great battle there between Conor Cooney and John Milan. John has scored 3 brilliant points, but Cooney has shown great skill and playing very well. It's just great to see them all eyes on the ball, tackling Harrison, and great contest between the two of them.
All right, Seamus Prendergast will be in, and he's coming in place of Maurice Shanahan. Well, Seamus comes in now and tries to emulate what his brother has been doing, Declan. Declan with 2 points so far, and that's from playing wing back where he's marking Sean Collins. Line ball taken by Shane O'Sullivan. Crossover there is Kevin Moran. Going over to try and challenge Diarmuid McMahon. Trying to bottle him up over the other sideline, and it's out over the line, and it's going to be a free. Free to Clare. So coming out to take this is going to be Donald Toohey. Davy Fitzgerald there looking on, appreciating that his team are in a very, very tight bind here this afternoon. He's been saying all the right things about his native county, that they were in for a tough match. And I think that's what we're getting here. There's going to be a Clare sub very, very shortly. We'll be seeing Donald O'Donovan, so we'll have the twins playing for Clare. Meanwhile, Michael Brick-Welch luing it back there as far as Tony Brown. Broken back down again here. It's time to Seamus Prendergast, and Seamus Prendergast has put the ball wide. It was an opportunity. I could just sense the frustration of Seamus Prendergast sitting on the bench waiting all of this.
He's a powerful sub, you know, to have players like him to come on, him and Declan, two big strong men a day like today.
So it's Brian O'Connell who's going off, and it's Donald O'Donovan who comes on. So we've the twins in action now for Clare. Last championship twins I can remember, Ben and Jerry O'Connor. Still very much part of the championship team with Cork, of course. They're in the Munster semi-final. They've got Limerick next. Now who's going to be in the final before all of them? Will it be Clare? Will it be Waterford, the favourites here to win this one? John Conlon hits it. It just wavered in the breeze there. It was on target at the time it left his stick, and then the breeze did him no favours. So 10 wides now for Clare. That's a big tally. Part of a learning experience, I know, but there you are. It looked to be on target inside the left-hand post, and then the breeze caught it. Right now the referee is heading down behind the goal to have a word with his two umpires down at the town end of Semple Stadium. Now what do they see? And who's in trouble? Here we go. It's Liam Lawler, full-back for Waterford. Referee has yellow carded one player already in the match. That was Dara Conan, full forward of Clare. So now there's a yellow card shown to Liam Lawler. The 4 Mile Water player is also a top footballer. "18 minutes into the second half. Dropping down towards Richie Foley. Tried to hit it, but it's Diarmuid McMahon instead. Big, huge one up towards Fergal Lynch. Breaks on to Dara Conan. They're expecting another one. It's a point. 1-3 for Dara Conan.
Yeah, Jerry was very good under that. Just watch him. He just stayed out, waited for the break, and took it. Looked at his options, then over the bar. He's having a great game in there.
He certainly is, and he's given Clare the lead again by a point. 114, 17 points against 16 for Waterford. Well, now the favourites and the overwhelming favourites, you know, the bookies were saying Waterford were 7-2 on favourites. They may yet win it, but they haven't been as convincing as you expected. By comparison, Clare have done all that you could have possibly hoped they would be able to do. It's a gamble. I know that Gerard Loughlin probably felt he had to start somewhere. The old guard that day was finished. It's time for the new Clare to emerge. This is it. And that's struck by Pat Vaughan. Touched there by Shane O'Sullivan. Back to help out is Declan Prendergast. Needs support. 3 Clare players alongside him. Just a further indication of the energy and enthusiasm that's